Iceland is one of the most mysterious and breathtaking countries on Earth. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, between Europe and North America, Iceland feels like a land from another planet. It is a place where fire meets ice, where volcanoes rise beside glaciers, and where nature still controls life more than modern civilization. The story of Iceland is not just about land and people, it is a story of survival, nature, and resilience. The history of Iceland begins around the 9th century when Norse Vikings first settled on the island. Before that, the land was mostly uninhabited, except for a few Irish monks who lived in isolation. The Vikings came from Norway and other Scandinavian regions, bringing with them their traditions, language, and culture. These early settlers built farming communities and created one of the world's oldest parliaments, called the Althing, in the year 930 AD. This makes Iceland one of the oldest democratic societies in the world. For centuries, Iceland remained under Norwegian and later Danish rule, until it finally became an independent republic in 1944. Despite its long foreign rule, Iceland never lost its identity, language, or cultural roots. Geographically, Iceland is one of the most unique countries on Earth. It sits directly on the mid-Atlantic ridge, where the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates meet. This is why Iceland has so many volcanoes, geysers, hot springs, lava fields, and geothermal areas. The land is shaped by constant natural activity, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and glacial movements. Iceland has massive glaciers like Vatnajökull, powerful waterfalls like Gullfoss and Skogafoss, black sand beaches, deep fjords, and vast open landscapes. It is a country where raw nature dominates the scenery. Iceland covers an area of about 103,000 square kilometers, making it one of the largest islands in Europe. However, much of this land is uninhabitable because of glaciers, lava fields, mountains, and harsh terrain. Only the coastal areas and lowlands are suitable for living. The interior of Iceland, known as the Highlands, is mostly wild, empty, and untouched by human settlement. The population of Iceland is very small compared to its land size. The country has a population of around 380,000 people, making it one of the least densely populated countries in the world. Most people live in the capital city Reykjavik and nearby towns. Despite the small population, Icelandic society is highly developed, educated, and modern. People enjoy a high standard of living, strong social systems, and one of the highest life expectancy rates in the world. The official currency of Iceland is the Icelandic krona, ISK. Unlike many European countries, Iceland does not use the euro. The economy of Iceland is based on fishing, tourism, renewable energy, technology, and services. Tourism has become one of the strongest pillars of the economy, with millions of visitors coming every year to see glaciers, volcanoes, waterfalls, and the northern lights. Iceland's weather is one of the most fascinating aspects of the country. Despite being close to the Arctic Circle, Iceland is not as cold as people expect. Winters are cold, but not extreme like other Arctic regions, and summers are cool and mild. The weather changes very quickly. It can be sunny, rainy, windy, and cloudy all in one day. Strong winds, sudden storms, and unpredictable conditions are common. The reason Iceland's weather is so different from other countries is mainly because of two powerful natural systems. The first is the Gulf Stream, a warm ocean current that flows from the Gulf of Mexico across the Atlantic Ocean to Europe. This warm current reaches Iceland and keeps the climate much warmer than other places at the same latitude. Without the Gulf Stream, Iceland would be covered in ice all year. The second reason is Iceland's volcanic and geothermal activity. Heat from underground magma warms the land, water, and air in many regions. Hot springs, geothermal fields, and underground heat systems naturally influence the climate. Iceland uses geothermal energy to heat homes, roads, swimming pools, and even greenhouses, which makes life possible even in harsh conditions. Because of these factors, Iceland has a unique climate system: cold but not freezing, wild but livable, harsh but balanced by natural warmth. This natural balance between ice and fire is what makes Iceland different from almost every other country on Earth. Iceland is not just a country, it is a living example of nature's power. Volcanoes, glaciers, oceans, and wind shape daily life. The people of Iceland have learned to live in harmony with nature, respecting its power rather than trying to control it. This is why Iceland feels more like a natural world than a modern nation. In the end, Iceland is a land of contrasts: ancient history and modern society, fire and ice, silence and storms, isolation and global admiration. It is a country that teaches the world how small humans are in front of nature, and how beautiful life can be when people live in balance with the earth. Religion in Iceland is deeply connected to the country's history and culture, but daily life is very modern and open-minded. The majority of Icelanders belong to the Evangelical Lutheran Church, which is the national church of the country. Christianity came to Iceland around the year 1000 AD, when the nation officially converted from Norse pagan beliefs to Christianity through a peaceful decision made by the Althing Parliament. Even today, ancient Norse mythology still influences Icelandic culture, stories, and identity. Many people believe in elves and hidden people, and old legends are still respected in modern society. Although most people are registered as Christian, Iceland is one of the most secular societies in the world, where religion does not strongly control daily life, laws, or personal freedom. Iceland has only a few major cities because of its small population. The capital city Reykjavik is the largest and most important city in the country. It is the political, economic, cultural, and tourism center of Iceland. Most of the population lives in and around this region. Other important cities include Keflavik, Hafnarfjörður, Akureyri, Reykjanesbær, and Garðabær. Akureyri is known as the capital of the north, and is the main city in northern Iceland. These cities are modern, clean, peaceful, and well organized, but still closely connected to nature. Air travel is extremely important in Iceland because of its island location. The main international airport is Keflavik International Airport, located near Reykjavik. This is the gateway for almost all international travelers entering the country. It connects Iceland to Europe, North America, and other parts of the world. There is also Reykjavik Domestic Airport, which handles local flights to other Icelandic towns and islands. Smaller regional airports exist across the country to support internal travel, emergency services, and remote communities. Public transportation in Iceland is simple and practical. Buses are the main form of public transport, especially in Reykjavik and nearby cities. The bus system is modern, clean, and reliable, connecting residential areas, city centers, and tourist locations. Long-distance buses connect different towns and tourist regions across the country, making travel possible even without a car. Unlike many countries, Iceland does not have a national train or railway system. The geography, small population, and difficult terrain make rail transport impractical. Instead, Iceland relies on buses, cars, and domestic flights for transportation. Roads and highways, especially the famous Ring Road, connect the entire country and play a major role in daily life and tourism. Sports are an important part of Icelandic culture and national pride. Football, soccer, is the most popular sport in the country. Despite its small population, Iceland has gained global attention for its strong national football team, especially after performing well in major international tournaments. Handball is another highly popular sport and is considered one of Iceland's strongest competitive sports globally. Icelandic athletes are also successful in athletics, strongman competitions, CrossFit, swimming, and winter sports. Outdoor sports and activities are deeply connected to Icelandic life. People grow up with nature, so hiking, glacier climbing, skiing, snowboarding, horse riding, fishing, and mountain trekking are common activities. Icelandic horses are famous worldwide for their strength and unique walking style, and horse riding is both a sport and a cultural tradition. In Iceland, sports are not just entertainment, they are part of national identity, discipline, and community life. Children grow up in sports clubs, community centers, and training programs that build strong physical and social values. Iceland is a country where faith is personal, cities are small but advanced, transport is simple but efficient, and sports reflect the strength of the people. It is a modern nation living in a wild natural world, where tradition and progress move together in harmony.